Hey, yo, what's good, YouTube? Y'all already know, man. It's your boy LeBron, female rap elite. I am back with a very quick video. Look, you already know how this shit go. If you're new to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Also, please make sure that you like this video. Hit the bell notification so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live. Hit all notifications. You know what I'm saying? So listen, we're gonna get up here real quick. We're gonna discuss this Cardi B, Tasha K, Azealia Banks. I should have added that to another one because I'm really, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. But anyway, y'all. So listen, we're gonna get into that real quick. And then we're gonna get up out of here. So let me just see. What's up, Kaminiter? You said you should do ad promos. I need one. Hit me up on Female Rap Elite on Instagram and just tell me what it is. I'll flash it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, so let's just get into something real quick before we go into this commentary, and then I'm gonna move forward. So let's see. All right, this is my Soul Brooklyn freestyle. Get into that. It's on my channel. Click around, you'll be able to find it. 518 Rap City, Rap City. Yo, it's your boy LeBron. Yo, these niggas already know, man. What the fuck they know? We on that 518 shit. What else, man? We on that 518 shit, okay? And yeah, yo. Let's get into specifics, man. Let's go. Yo, challenges, yeah, I'm going through them challenges. I pay my bills, roll up the best and try balance it. Challenges, yeah, I'm going through them challenges. I seen hip-hop push a few artists that's not talented. Whole bunch of certifications for a pile of shit. And the ones that don't write their raps, they be vile as shit. They wrote the title too, so what are you entitled to? And we don't know if you wrote that. Quote that. Rapping all out of your chest, but you ain't know that. Ghost Rider carry the guns, you ain't told that. Fuck around, I'm hitting the messenger with that toe tag. You eighth copping niggas ain't fucking with that dope bag. Shit's about to get real. It's gonna be so sad. The ones that be faking streams hate to see it. I rap and rhyme my own shit, man, I hate to see it. It's like this clown shit going on, but they don't hate to be it. Yo, challenges, yeah, I'm going through them challenges. I pay my bills, roll up the best and try balance it. Challenges, yeah, I'm going through them challenges. My heart broke, it's hard to cope and try. Yeah, so check that out. That's my Soul Brooklyn freestyle. I see that you said it might be in the message request. Okay, I'll look for it for sure. So listen, today we're gonna talk about the Cardi B let's see. So the Cardi B Azealia Banks slamming Kanye West. Matter of fact, let's get into that first because that'll be really, really quick. So I guess Kanye West tried to reach out to Azealia Banks and she wasn't feeling it. So let me just see. Let me go to her page real quick. And then we're going to talk about Cardi B and Tasha K. So let's see. Let me share this real quick. Yo, you new to the channel, like the video. Please make sure you subscribe. Also, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. So today, Azealia Banks made this post, and she said, "So let's see. Let me see. Let's see." All right. So Azealia Banks made a post today, and she stated in the post, this all the energy your whole ass is getting from me. Next time around, I'm handling you differently. I don't like being annoyed, and being around you is atrocious. You stink from the inside out. Your attitude is rude as hell. You always got something to say about women's clothes, and you are a wormy ass overall. No doubt you have a tapeworm with all that junk food you eat. You're an exhausted, high sodium stunt queen. Don't ask me for anything ever. And so that's Azealia Banks, and she's talking about Kanye West. So let's just see what happened. Give me a second. All right. 1 second. So let's see what she's talking about. Let's go into that. Hold on.
And we see you show up. I was chilling in my peace. I had completely forgotten about some fucking project. I mean, I completely forgotten about the fucking money. I'm gonna do my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you got this new number because I definitely changed my number after all that shit went down. Um, but number one, please respect the fact that I'm a public figure and respect my privacy. And don't be giving my phone number out to nobody. Okay? I don't know how you got this number. If you wanna, if you have a message to get to me, you can hit up Alex Chaikin at apaagency.com. You don't need to know my manager, my lawyer, my all that. Like, nah, you stay where you at. You stay over there where you at, nigga. Right now, and we see you show up for your like little photo op with your kids here and there or whatever. But it's largely Kim Kardashian that is raising all four of those children. You know, um, in 2012, when you got in the New York Times and said Azealia Banks is the future of music, we have had 10 years to collab since then. Now that you have broken up with your wife and you're doing all kind of extra shit, you wanna collab now? Why don't you take one of them birds? I would have canceled it, but you got a great Banks verses already. Let me tell you something, honey, baby. I am a child of fucking Yemaya. Okay, I'm a child of Yemaya. I'm a very fierce protector of, and we see you show. Now, I know I'm a Harlem bitch. I'm from the block. Yeah, it'll get ghetto here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I like to do bird shit with my bird friends. But listen, I'm a child of Yemaya. I spiritually, I would never join anybody in trying to disturb the peace, and the happiness of a woman,
Yeah, she recorded it like that. I think that's why it was kind of low at first. So yeah.
children, four children, um, you go for your photo ops and all that, but like, no, you have plenty of time to fucking collab with me. Plenty of fucking time to collab with me. I'm not getting involved in whatever little shit you got going on right now. Now, I know I'm a Harlem bitch. I'm from the block. And I really gotta tell you, you look like a fucking straight ass bird. You look like a straight ass fucking bird. You know what I'm saying? Because an unhappy mother will fucking raise some unhappy kids. You know what I'm saying? Like here in America, we watched you tell that woman that she was not enough for you every fucking day. After the project fell through, like I really didn't fucking like Kim Kardashian. You know, I really hated the bitch. Then I had to really think back on it, like just after this, like like after these, like this bullshit right here, I'm just like, no, she has every fucking right. Cause this nigga got the audacity thinking he could stomp around with a greasy bag of fucking McDonald's and smell like a fucking, your scalp probably smell like a chicken nugget, and get in the bed and all that, and then tell you that you're not enough for him. And I really gotta tell you, and also I really had to get into it. Like, you love beefing with bitches. Like, what is that about? Like, how you beef with Taylor Swift, nigga? You not hard. You not hard. Okay, listen. I don't know when the next time they're gonna update the Great American Songbook, but it might be two, three, four, five songs in there by Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? John Mayer's daughter is definitely going in there. That's my shit. I promise you, not a single Kanye West song is gonna end up in the Great American Songbook. It's not. It's not, nigga. It's not. It's not. And also, I really. So yeah, no more beefing with bitches. No more like using bitches as as an example, and you go running high and act like a fucking pussy when somebody reads your black ass, your greasy black ass. You know you wasn't supposed to do that to Whitney. You know you wasn't supposed to do that to Whitney. But when DMX, you got all sympathy in the world for DMX and his fucking struggles with addiction. R.I.P. DMX and God rest Whitney's soul. But you dead fucking wrong, nigga. You dead wrong for that. And I don't like how you moving right now. I don't like how you moving. So please, don't call me. Don't call me. Don't call me. Don't call me. Please. Cause the next time you start trying to fuck with me, it's not gonna be a docile Taylor. So yeah, I promise you, next time you try to start fucking around with me, it's not gonna be like some like, polite white girl response. I'm not gonna stand on the balcony and cry my eyes out like Tiana Taylor. Like, no, nigga, like don't do it. Cause you ain't got no goons. You know what I mean? CJ Prince punked you out, punked your ass out, and made you fucking make friends with a nigga instead of fuck your bitch. Nigga, you're down bad. You're down bad. And you beef whatever. Nigga, you heard what I said. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't get my number out. Stay back. One.
I think it's crazy. Like, everybody knows Azealia Banks had her little crazy spats with the industry, going at people, saying crazy things. But one thing I can admit to is, like, even with that footage that came out today earlier with Kanye West, like, come on, he should know better than that. I just feel like he should know better than that. I don't know what that fan was doing before that, but I can kind of relate to it just from seeing how he acts in interviews. What did she say right here? Kanye ain't got no bread. That's why he's with trailer bum white bitches. The elite white pussy said he smelled like a McChicken. They don't want him. I don't know about all that, but it seems as though that Kanye West tried to reach out to Azealia Banks and she's not feeling it. One thing I can relate to is, especially when people have all that time to collaborate with you, it's like, what is the point now? Why did he wait so long to reach out? Is because you just don't know what the reason is. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, listen, we had all these times to we had all this time to collaborate and nothing happened. So just let it go. And she like, don't call me. That shit is crazy. Let me just see. Let me see. Yeah, I agree with her. What prompted this? I must have missed what happened. I guess he must have reached out to her. Yeah, he must have reached out to her. So yeah, that's just crazy. Let me just bring back give me a second. I want to go, hold on. Let me just bring this up. Let me go back to TMZ so then we can talk about the Tasha K, Tasha K Cardi B shit. Because listen, you know what? Today prompted me to think a lot about Wendy Williams, right? And I know a lot of people say that, like, oh, Tasha K, Wendy Williams, they're the same. But I just want to posit this thought, right? Now, back in the day, from me listening to Wendy Williams, right, she would come with a lot of tea that was real. And it was just people was mad back then because it was just the fact that she exposed it. Yes, she might have said some fucked up shit about people and stuff like that as well. But I'm trying to like really grasp the thought. Like, were people mad at Wendy Williams back then because of what she said? It wasn't that, like, because you think about it, it wasn't that it was like a lie or anything, but it was like she was just so infamous for just getting information on any and everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it really made me wonder today, like, are they the same type of people? But I don't know, because I would have to research that and see, like, let me just see. Has Williams ever been sued? Oh no. Wendy Williams has been sued by a concert promoter who claims Wendy was paid $25,000 to appear at the Atlantic City Resort. Okay. Is Wendy Williams controversy? Exactly. See, somebody else had that question. Is Wendy Williams controversy really that controversial? Because I think that when it comes to Wendy Williams and Tasha K, like, especially with certain things that they exposed with how Tasha was acting in court. Because if you think about it and you watch Tasha K on her channel, she always like, oh, I'm a real ass bitch. I'm this, I'm that. But you got to learn how, certain people, it depends on who you are. I think she kind of let that translate in the courtroom as well. But let's just read this real quick and then we're going to get into a brief discussion about it. So Cardi B, I was suicidal after Tasha K's blog post, testifies in Libel trial. Let's see. Let me bring that up a little more. All right. Okay. All right. So Cardi B says she wanted to take her own life after. What the hell is this? Okay. So Cardi B said that she wanted to take her own life after seeing the alleged lies posted by a blogger who's now on trial in federal court. Cardi B's lawsuit against blogger Tasha K is now being tried in a federal courtroom in Georgia. And on Thursday morning, Cardi took the stand. She told the jury, I wanted to commit over things Tasha was saying about her. Now, I just want to say this: I never play on anybody's mental health or anything like that. But from what I don't know. But you know what? Then I have to kind of cross examine some things with like how when Cardi had gave birth to her child and she was outside within like 3 weeks at a birthday party. So you never know what people truly deal with psychologically. And I think that sometimes, especially with all the fame, all the fans, and like you know how shit could go crazy. You never know what a person is dealing with, but I don't know. I never got you. I mean, you never know when somebody would take their life though, so I can't really say that. But I wanted to commit that she said about what Tasha was saying about her. Tasha made several video posts back in 2018 and 2019 about Cardi, claiming that she has been a prostitute and had contracted multiple STIs. Among many things, she prompted Cardi's lawsuit. Which prompted Cardi's lawsuit. Who is this? Keep calling me from the same number. You got to stop. All right. Let's see. Which prompted Cardi's lawsuit. As we reported, Tasha didn't take it well when she was served with the papers. No. All right. In court, Cardi also testified, I felt defeated and depressed, and I didn't want to sleep with my husband. This was all going down shortly after Offset and Cardi welcomed their first child Culture. And Cardi told the court she felt like I didn't deserve my kid. How would that make you feel like you didn't deserve your kid though? But let me just tell you this, right? Just from being a person and like having several different jobs and things like that, let me just tell you something. Just an example right now. One of my cousins, she's going through something with a job right now, and she's going through every little step to make sure she hit her marker. She's going through therapy, even though she's not really stressed out, but she's doing it because it makes it look a certain type of way. It's like, okay, you've built up this. And you know what? I can't listen. I can't really lie to a person and say that they're not supposed to do that, because that's what you're supposed to do when you build a case, because you have to prove that it affected you and shit like that. Even if you weren't never going to take your life, it's just certain steps you have to follow. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know out there, if a job starts messing with you, this one of my friends, she always for some reason gets fired from jobs, and right before she gets fired, she goes out on a leave for she uses the employee benefits leave, and she starts to go to therapy and stuff. And she takes like that whole month or two to find a new job. And when she comes back, it's over. She never really lets a job fire her. And that's the way that she goes about like getting out of a situation. Because, you know, when you start that whole trail of getting therapy and all of that, you know, they have to kind of respect it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Cardi's attorney asked her what she thought about Tasha after seeing the post, and she said, I felt like only a demon could do that. The rapper actually apologized to the judge for swearing after that statement. And you know what's so crazy? Even though as much as like I don't care for Cardi in the musical sense, you really can't say how a person felt with people going. I mean, I wouldn't like somebody saying that about me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Different people, we have different mind control and shit like that. I would laugh at something like that, especially if I knew I didn't have it. But then also, I don't have that acclaim that she has. And maybe it really did impact her. I don't know. So it says Cardi, she eventually broke down in tears after repeating the ordeal made her feel suicidal. Wow. Cardi is still on stand and could be cross-examined by Tasha's attorney later Thursday. Story is developing. So listen, the first thing I want to say is this, right? So, you know, with just being on YouTube, there's several people talking about this case and things like that. And the one thing that I did see is I heard and seen was Armon, and he was saying, like, you know, he hopes that they take Tasha K's platform. I just want to say this is not to drag anybody or anything like that, but I think people, especially when you get up here and you say that you want to give out good energy, and you know, you're so sensitive on energies, and everybody's doing the energy talk now, right? energy, right? You got to be careful about what you say. And I want to relate it to something like this. You know, I don't watch every single Armon video, but I do see his posts frequently pop up on YouTube. I see them. You know, if you follow his page, I'm subscribed to his page. I watch some of his stuff, but sometimes I really can't just sit through it. But I'm not going to lie and say I don't see it, right? So this is what I want to say. When you put stuff out there and you have that type of energy for a person, like for example, right? When you listen to like all of them going back and forth, and you hear like, you know, how Armon felt like Tasha did him wrong and certain things like that, that's why they have that type of situation. I think they both have said nasty things to each other, right? I remember back when I had first got on YouTube, Armon had in this video and he struck my channel for it because I had reposted it. He was like, I hope you go flying into a wall at 100 miles per hour. And I thought that shit was crazy. I laughed at it, but I was like, damn, he really feel like that? Listen, we all can grow and change and stuff like that. I say that to say is like the other day when I seen him post when, Cardi B was in his space and he posted on YouTube and he was like, oh, the blogs is acting funny and stuff like that. What I will say is this, right? When you want to grow and you want people to like, and you want good things to happen to you from the universe, you got to be very careful of what you put out there to people. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, it was certain things like, and this is something small to me, but I'm just going to tell you. I remember before with just even being like speaking to certain people, like they would make jokes about like, oh, like my viewership on my channel. Right now, I'm the type of person, I post all different types of stuff, and sometimes it get views, sometimes it don't. But listen, it was like right around the time the person was saying that shit, my shit just boomed, and I got over 10 million views on my page. So I don't ever talk about it, and when people do that, I kind of just let the universe handle them the way that it is. You got to be very careful when you want yourself to grow, the energy that you put in out to other people. You have to be, because even when I get up here and I say that I don't feel like Cardi should be in hip hop because she waters it down XYZ or whatever, right? I never say that I don't want her to be successful and I don't want her to be able to feed her family. I just don't feel like this is right because I felt like Cardi did water down hip hop. I feel like it is. That's how I personally feel, right? Um, like you just got to be careful what you wish on other people, because it was even to a point where I stopped doing content on Armon and I apologized to him and I said, you know what, this is another black man who's trying to make his money. Like, who am I to come and just pick apart and like let him do his thing? You know what I'm saying? And I stopped doing it. You feel me? You have to be very careful. Like, so when you're looking at those moments, like, oh, all these people didn't post my stuff or whatever, and all of this stuff, right? I don't know. I don't know about you, any of you guys, but sometimes I get really turned off from a lot of content creators just from their attitude. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't deserve it all. Not, and that goes for Tasha. I think it's enough to go for everybody. You should never feel like that. You should delight in somebody else's demise. Like they should take this. They should take this. To me, a light bulb goes off in my head and it'd be like, is this what he's feeding Cardi? Is he telling Cardi this? Because listen, that was huge for her to come on his platform and to be speaking with him in the Twitter space and all of that, right? And I would have thought that the Shade Room, the neighborhood talk, especially his friend on Hollywood Unlocked, I would have thought that all of them would have picked it up. Nobody picked it up. But I think sometimes you have to be careful with what you put out and how you really project them. Because listen, we could get up here and talk about positive energy and this and that, but if you're saying other things, that's why I tell you, even with me, pick the things apart that I even say. If it don't make sense, it don't make sense. How can you be so positive, but then you want somebody's platform to get taken away that it feeds their children, it feeds their family? Like, you know what I'm saying? I would never want anybody's platform taken away at all. I don't even do malicious stuff. Let me tell you one thing that I know a person felt me though. I don't know if it was a Cardi fan or whatever, but they hit me up on my Female Rapidly Instagram page. And I think that they was honestly just a little dumb, because if you hit a person up and you got your real name and I just cross-examined it on all social platforms and you looking crazy, never did I come on YouTube and mention their name, because I would never expose nobody like that. But they knew who they are because they deleted their Facebook page and they deleted that Instagram. You deleted it and you know, I don't got to expose you on some shit like that, but don't come talking crazy to people and you look crazy. You know what I'm saying? But see, the part about it with me is I spoke on that, but I never revealed their name. I didn't go to my inbox and blow their shit up. I didn't do it, but best believe I screenshotted your name so I know who you are. It's in my phone. It's in the pocket. It's in there. So you just got to be very careful with like, and I think sometimes a lot of people, they have bad things happen to them, like a result. Like, listen, I get up here and people be mad over the shit that I be saying about how Cardi B doesn't sell when she leaves Atlantic Records, how when she came out with the Brew soundtrack and being that wasn't released through Atlantic, it didn't do numbers, right? That could really infuriate somebody, but that's my truth and that's not a lie. I don't have to concoct a story to be like, oh, this, oh, and just to get a rise. No, I don't got to do that. All I got to do is talk about this hip hop shit, talk about this rap shit, and that's it. That's all I got to do. But I think when you get to a point of just saying, um, somebody's platform should be taken away, you really putting that energy back from the universe on yourself. And y'all both said crazy things about each other. Sometimes you got to just go to a point where you even just ignore a person. Like, I don't know. I feel like with him reviewing it now, listen, I will say this. I feel like even with Tasha K's energy in this whole court ordeal, I feel like she's owning it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the, you know, the arrogance in the courtroom and all of that. I feel like she's possibly owning it. She probably just can't wait to get to the next step. But you, especially if it's proven that if it's proven wrong, you're gonna have to take the rap for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no way around it. There's no nice way of saying it or anything like that. Again, I was thinking about earlier with Wendy Williams, where a lot of people try to say, like, you know, Tasha K, Wendy Williams, you know, they both, you know, salacious or whatever. Wendy Williams, like, even Foxy Brown gave Wendy Williams the credit. She was just like, yo, I never thought that I would miss the day of saying, like, you know, Paula Froelich or Wendy Williams. She was like, they were salacious, but it was just it was at least some truth to it. I don't know everything, whether it's truth or false, what Tasha says, but I'm just saying is like Wendy Williams used to really get juice. And I think that has inspired a nation of a lot of people who do commentary now. So whether if it's half checked or if it's like not even real, I think Wendy Williams, she would report a lot of stuff. Like, remember that whole Method Man, that Method Man situation? Like, she wasn't supposed to speak about it, but she knew about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a difference. And yes, she has made nasty comments and rode people, but I think we all ride people when you do commentary. Somebody could think that I ride Cardi. I don't think I do. I think that I just do commentary that people don't like when I speak about the music, especially with her and Megan. I just think people don't like it, but I don't ride them. But you have to realize, I think everybody does something in a way. You just got to be careful what you wishing on other people, because I'm telling you, that shit will backfire on that ass. It will backfire. It will. Let's see. She said, I feel like Wendy wasn't lying, just putting people on blast. See, and that was her thing from the jump, Nisha. She said that her whole wave is to expose the celebrity. Um, that was her thing. Let's see, but she wasn't suicidal after she called stillborn baby a monkey. Cardi throws rocks and hides her hand. Yeah, passional. What's your name? Passion Alisa. I honestly think with Cardi right now, if that was, now you have to realize, if I'm your lawyer and you're coming to me and you're telling me that you're going to sue Tasha K based on something that she said, you know what I'm going to tell you? And I ain't even need to see Cardi B's case to even start this. I'm going to tell you to immediately go to therapy. Go to therapy, because this is going to build our case up. It's going to show, you know, uh, what you've done. Like, you know what I'm saying? It starts to build. I'm telling you, you even learn that when you're working at a regular job. If your boss is messing with you on a job, you learn. You like, you know what? Let me go out on EAP. Let me call up this line, tell them this, tell them that. I'm telling you, I have a friend. She does it at every job. Since I've been here in Houston, Texas, she's had at least 3 jobs. And every job that she's left, since I've been here in 2016, she's always went out on a leave. She goes out on an EAP leave, and then she comes back, and by the time she come back, she's already found another job. Like, this shit is crazy. But yeah, again, that's not even like to be funny to drag Armon or nothing, but I just think that when you make those type of comparisons, you like, why didn't the person post this? Yeah, you did have a huge moment, but I think sometimes you can put a lot of nasty energy out there, and a lot of people do nasty energy, and then they want to talk about good energy and light and all of this, and it's like, you're not really walking the walk, talking the talk, and dancing the dance. So if you want better things, you have to be a better person. That's how I feel. Let's see. Cardi B is lying. She okay with telling others to take their lives. See, to be honest, I feel nothing. Not sorry. What you mean, Nisha? In regards to the whole case, I mean, I don't really feel anything in regards to this either. I just want to say, like, even though I don't like Cardi musically, I don't know what type of pressure or pain that she's felt behind the scenes. So, I mean, I don't know that. I mean, I want to say I don't care, but I feel like she's going to get whatever it is that she's going after. It seems like shit. Even her lawyer fees, if she get that 70,000, it's like her lawyer fees is probably more than that. Civil court and the federal courtroom, they add in sauce. I wonder if Nikki will go after those YouTubers who's been slandering her. Who knows, you know? And then you got to think about it. You can't get blood out of a rock. CB has the time. She online fighting with people every day. Zykia said, I don't feel bad for Cardi at all. She's lying to me. Yeah, she building the case. I'm pretty sure. How many of you guys have worked at an employer and you knew that people started building the case? They start going to therapy. They start doing different things, because you have to build up a case on a person. I can't say that you defame my name and then I have no therapy or anything. You have to show. Listen, you even if you go in front of a therapist and you even unfazed by the shit, I don't think that anybody, if somebody is talking about you like that, especially when you from the streets, that's the only thing I can kind of relate with Cardi, no matter if she would have got her ass beat, before or whatever. When you from the street and people talk shit about you and you can't do the same things that you want to do, sometimes it does upset you. But I don't know if that's gonna make you want to take your life, especially with all the people that's around her. It seems like she got a team around her. I doubt that would happen. I just think it makes it sound good though. Let's see. Didn't she dox another blogger after the fact? Yep. Sympathy and payola. And Cardi a gangster, and isn't she friends with someone who does worse to other women? Yep. You talking about Jason Lee? I think Queen Nicki should sue Armon Wiggins. See, the crazy thing about it is I don't even know like to an extent like the things that he said about Nicki. I really don't know, because I'm telling you, sometimes when I tune into Armon's channel, like for one thing I could tell you is that Armon loves Nicki, right? And this is just my feelings, and this is my personal feelings. I don't really think that he likes Cardi musically like that, but he gets the attention out of her that he wants that he couldn't get from Nicki. So it works for him, so he's doing it. But you just got to realize, like, it comes to a part where you guys be like, okay, this is not real, but maybe it is real, and you just don't ever know. But even with that situation, right, there's negative energy coming from that too. If you are purposely putting this girl down, for one, if you purposely putting this girl down for this woman down for another one, when you know that you love the other one, that's a negative energy. And then when you delighting in the demise of Tasha K, that's a negative energy too. So your post could have blown up. You could have been everywhere, like, you know what I'm saying? But you got to think about it, right? Even your own friends, it's just like, I thought, you seen him on the panel with Jason Lee before. Why didn't he repost it? Why wasn't it like posted? That would make me question people if they were in my cipher and I felt like they were supposed to be somewhat of close to me. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that people should be careful, especially when you want to continue to grow and shit like that. I don't feel bad for saying that I don't feel like Cardi should be in rap. That's just how I feel about it. But I never said, oh, she should be, everything should be taken away from. No, do what you want to do. Like, do what you want. Tasha K will be fine, of course. She feeling suicidal for living with that lie about Nicki talking about her child. No, she didn't want to sleep with her husband because he's a effing cheater. Damn. Let's see. Cardi has anger issues. Tasha ain't going to lose followers. Some will be back more. Exactly. Everybody's talking about her now too. She talks too much shit. Okay, saying you're suicidal is a big trigger word, and she played into that. See, you see what I'm saying? You got to know that, right? We all know how to play the role. Like, yo, let me tell you one thing, right? Like, what happened? I'm trying to think. So many people, listen, how many of you guys even know somebody who worked on a job before and somebody went into the office and told management that they felt threatened by you? When somebody feels threatened by you, you can get fired behind that. Like, people have used that. And maybe it's because I'm from upstate New York and I've been around a lot of white people and I know how they play dirty. I'm telling you, I've seen so many people get fired off of somebody saying they felt threatened. One of my managers, she came up to one of my coworkers and said some craziness to them. And they just was like, what the hell? And she was like, what did you say? You said, what the hell? You don't ever talk to me like that. I promise you, yesterday, then the next day, they were packing her desk up. And they said that, and when I spoke to the lady outside, she said that she felt threatened just for saying, what the hell? Cardi is really fake. She's like really knows how to play up for the sympathy. And that's probably where I learned that shit from, is from them white people doing stuff like that all the time and going to therapy, and they use it as it builds a profile. She playing on the sympathy card. She know she's a damn ex-stripper. She going on like she not used to the shit. Let's see. She could have been suffering from postpartum. And you know what's so crazy? With the red brick road, I want to say this, right? I'm not gonna exude Cardi from going through postpartum, because I feel like she really could have been going through postpartum. You want to know why? And it makes sense to me now. Is when you pushed your second baby out and you were like, listen, this is Cardi B. She got money, right? In quotation. She has money, right? She could have a birthday party any and every time that she want. When I seen her be in LA and have that birthday party 3 weeks after she gave birth, to me personally, that's not even enough time. I used to work for short-term disability and do shit like that. That's not even enough time to be cleared by the doctor for you to want to be out and have, like, some people. But you know what? And that's not even joking or clowning on it. Maybe she does deal with it. But I knew that something was kind of like I knew that something was wrong then. And listen, I'm not falling for no sympathy trap. I'm just saying I've seen it before. No, I'm not falling for no trap. People say worse things to her on Twitter all the time. How is this different? I think the difference is with this Yeri is that Tasha K has a platform and she has a reach. Armon needs to worry about his platform and not being sued himself. He threatened by Tasha and doesn't like her. Yeah, but I don't know if I thought when they did that whole New Year's live. See, there's been so much that's gone back and forth between them. I don't know if they ever was going to get. But to be honest, this is how I felt when they did that whole live on New Year's. I felt like he wanted to. I felt this is what I truly felt, right? I felt like Armon was looking to make amends with Tasha in that moment, and her energy was just like, fuck you, like from the rip. And I think it's because of so much that's happened, like, because of everything that's happened like between them. I think that's what pushed her to that point. But you have to be emotionally intelligent enough to realize what you've contributed. You might have forgot about some of the things that you said. I think maybe she's forgot about some things that she said, but I don't think that there was ever any peace. And I think Wiley orchestrated that to go down. But sometimes with certain people, you just got to let them go. And just if they find a way to come back to each other, then that's cool. But stop trying to force, like, I don't force friendships with anybody. I don't force connections. I don't do anything. If I feel a wrong vibe or anything, I will withdraw on that ass. You know what I'm saying? Stop forcing it. And then furthermore, right? This is not high school. Like, don't ever feel like you need somebody to bring you together with another person. If it's organic, y'all can end up in each other's inbox. Just like when I apologized to him, I emailed him. That was it. I apologized for the content. And that was back then. That was 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That was it. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't need a crowd and you don't need to do things in front of the internet if it's genuine, if it's passionate. Now, if they probably would have had that conversation in private, then it probably would have went a different way. She said he stuck up Cardi ass. But she says all the shit about other people. I'm not buying into it. Cardi has done so much. Yes, she has. He's a better Betty. Hey, I made it. By the way, you really encouraged me to start making money outside of my 9 to 5. Yep, I'm making money. Listen. You know what's so crazy? This week, I manifested that I was going to get 2 new clients, and I still got tomorrow to go too, right? I got tomorrow, and I'm going to make some phone calls on Saturday. So it's just all about how you rock it. So listen, I've already secured, and you're going to think I'm lying, but I'm not. Like, and this is outside of my regular business. Like, well, what I'm doing, I've already secured, I've got 2 clients for what I'm doing, and just off of a month alone, that's going to bring me an additional $4,200. And this is not no pyramid scheme. And this is real work like that people do. It's just like, I feel like it's an industry that's kind of under the rock. It is a little over saturated by people, but everybody is not great at what they do. Everybody doesn't have an amazing customer like service. And, you got to be analytical, got to be able to watch for stuff. And you got to be able to just know what you're doing. And thank God I was blessed to have one of my friends in this industry already. And she's giving me a lot of information. So look, I signed 2 new people up this week. That's what I manifested. So next week, I got to get some more because I'm kind of sharing these people with her. So while I told you it's going to be $4,200, both of these people are starting next Monday. So while it's going to be that, me and her are splitting the percentage of it because it's her. She got the deal through her side. So she had this work available. I just basically had to look for the people, and I found 2 people, and she showed me easy ways to even do it. Like, yo, I can't wait to share it, but I feel like I need to, shit, if I would have had that, so in theory, it's going to be $2,400 because me and her are splitting it. It's $4,200, and we're splitting it because she's the one who provided the work to the people who was looking for it. So I just made the connection. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about that. I can't wait to be able to have my own. Like, this is going to be crazy. Like, just what? Come on. So shout out to you, Mrs. Flapjacks. Armon need to hush. I just think he should be careful about the energy that he's putting out there. Now he backs Cardi and makes excuses for her and her mental health. He maliciously drags Nicki and always puts out the worst narratives. Yeah, because you know what? If you realize that Cardi is probably watching his channel too, and I think on some real shit, I think that brings her negative energy and vibes too. Because you only literally watching this person because of the negative things. Like, you got to sit back and realize, what do you really like about, like, how would that make you feel good? Because if I felt like I was attached to somebody just because of how bad you make another person look or whatever, that doesn't make me feel good. But when you somebody like her, I don't know. she's probably happy that somebody's co-signing her. LaRon, is anybody stressed? Cardi B out. It's her cheating husband. Oh shit. Armon really don't have a leg to stand on talking about getting her platform taken away from her. See, that's what I'm saying. And then when you make those posts and say that, oh, nobody showed you love or whatever, I think you should have blown up. You should have been everywhere off of that. But I think that there's a lot of energy that you also put out into the atmosphere and the universe that it doesn't respond well all the time. Yeah, you're growing and you have subscribers and it's going up there. You know, everybody can be a cut above or everybody can be doing just a little bit better. But I think if you focus on some of those things, like even the way that you report on this whole case, it's like you could like, and it's no, everybody knows that Tasha and Armon don't like each other, but I just feel like when you are delighting in somebody's failure, you got to be careful. That's sending bad vibes back to you. I never do that. You know what I do? I promise you, and I have never failed yet. I'm gonna give you an example. Anytime somebody does something to me, you know what I do? I pray to God to handle them. And I promise you, he handles them each and every time. I was working at this job before, and this white lady was giving me some sort of issue. And it was like she was trying to mess with me. And I'm like, damn, I need this job to pay my bills. And why is she doing this? Why is she doing this? I prayed for a week straight, and this lady got fired. And it wasn't even that she got fired for it was just some sort. I don't know. They didn't tell me exactly what it was, but she was removed. I don't ever underestimate the power of a higher being. I don't. So at the same point, when you wishing bad things out on people, that shit is going to come back to you. I don't care. Listen, on some real shit, I wouldn't care if Tasha K made it to 2 million or if Armon made it to 1 million or whatever. Just because those people make it, and like it gets to a point where I start to think that people want certain people to be X'd out so they can get all the love, or so they will be regarded and exalted as the next thing. No, coexist with that person. Wish them the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wish them the best. Wish Cardi the best if that's what you want for her. But you don't gotta like wish a person like that's her whole like that's what pays the bills. Like I would never want somebody to be on some shit like that. Let's see. I've been on here 41 minutes. Definitely get off here at 45. So let me scroll to the bottom of the comments so I can see. I would never want that from a person. I'm just saying. That's just me personally. So when you think about growing and you want to when you think about growing and you want to like grow and you want shit to be positive for you, because what happens if you make it to that level and then somebody starts doing those type of things to you? You're not gonna like it. So just wish people well, like even if, or don't wish them anything at all. That's how I feel. Let's see. That's why when I heard Armand does tarot card readings, I was like, what the fuck? He's so negative and delights in negativity. I got the tarot card reading before. I don't think tarot is negative though. When people pray for Cardi downfall, it's the same thing. The listen, dazzle that tarot. I don't pray on Cardi's downfall. I just said that I don't feel like she should be here. I just said that I feel like the algorithms lift Cardi up and they make her look a certain type of way when she's really not that successful like y'all want her to be. Because if Cardi has sold all of these diamond plaques and all of this, why is it that when she releases records on with different artists on different labels and it's not through the Atlantic algorithm, the records don't do good? See, I would rather you hate me for saying my opinion on that, but that's my opinion. That's how I feel about it. That's my viewpoint. And I think a lot of other people see it that way too. We've seen it. We've seen it. The Bruce soundtrack came out. They wanted to make it seem like it was such a huge, big thing. And this is the first female rapper to do this. And then it got crickets. And then it was like she didn't even speak about it anymore. But what you do want to talk about is when she comes out with the WAP, when she comes out with the Up and it's released and it gets the playlisting of that. No, what are you without playlisting? How do you show up in the sales with everything without that? I didn't see any song from that Bruce soundtrack from Cardi. She didn't crack the top 100 with her song. I'm thinking that she at least got enough fans to at least do that. So what I'm saying is that makes a person like me wonder, like, is this really a celebrity? Like I even said it with Doja Cat when she came out with the song for Woman. And listen, and I was in the spaces the other day with Nicki fans and we was talking about this and they were supporting Doja, but I said, I'm sorry, it kind of made me side eye it. How can you have almost 500 million streams on a song on Spotify, but when you released the video, it didn't even sell? Like the song did not rise on iTunes. So yes, I do believe a lot of artists are algorithm artists. I do. It's based on if they get the positioning or not. If they get it, they're good. If they don't get it, they're not good. So I don't ever wish Cardi bad. I just like, why is she here? But I'm not saying I want you to be broke. And with Armon back and Cardi, I mean, people do the same for Nicki, so it's like the pot calling the kettle black. But it's all about being malicious. I came out the gate not really feeling Cardi as an artist anyway, so I don't do that for malicious intent or anything. Everyone is focusing on the H, but other things in the lawsuit. That's cool, Ron. I think it's amazing. I'm excited for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You said, I'm glad Cardi sued Tasha because freedom of speech is one thing and straight up lying is another. I mean, if she is the worst person in the world, why you got to make false stories? See? And I got people mad at me, like inboxing me over some shit because I'm saying that Cardi don't sell when she's outside of Atlantic. You really sending, it's just like that person who sent me a message and it's just like, are you slow? If you listen, this is the game I had to teach my niece even on social media. Don't ever, because when you post something online, it's forever. It's forever. I don't care if you deleted your page. I still got your real information. And a nigga like me is going to go to your page and even screenshot certain family members just in case you try to play with me like that. Don't play with me like that. I'm eyes open. I'm always eyes open on the road. You never going to play with me like that. Never, never, never. I think differently. You're not going to play with me like that. So people be typing in names and they don't realize they associated with different platforms and stuff. I'm going to cross-examine all of that, all of it. Like, I think some people are slow like that though. The lawsuit also includes prostitution and drugs use, which Cardi has admitted to doing. Let's see. Cardi mad Tasha didn't back down others. What is it, LaRon? Put me on here. You wanna leave education? Listen, the only thing that I want to do more is that I found these two clients, right? But the only reason why I found these two clients is because I had guaranteed work. And when I told you it was so easy to find them because I had something that was like offering like $2,000 a day, it was just like it worked like butter. So I'm still trying to find my way. So I have to admit, right, this week I did find those new clients, but it was easy for me to find them because my friend already had work for them. So it made it easy. But can you believe just off of me finding those two clients, I'm gonna make $2,400 extra dollars in a month. If those were my own clients, I would be making $4,400 extra a month. And I think I'm gonna get about, my cap is going to be about 5. So if that's 44 plus 44, that's $8,800. And then plus 9, that's 12,000 extra dollars. Shit. I don't know. I'm going to use that money and put it right into my business though, for sure. Drop the link to vote. Yeah, let me get that real quick. Let's see. Twitter. Yeah, so if you're new to the channel and you're still here, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure that you like this video. Let me just see. Let me go on here. I want to find it. And also, I'm not gonna post it on here because I know whose name is in the title, and you never know you never know who's. Oh, the voting ends tomorrow. If y'all don't know how to vote, y'all better get on game. Like, I don't understand a lot of y'all, and I'm not going to say it on here either because you know that we got people listening and haters and whatever, but you got to know how to vote. Like, come on, you know how these platforms is, you know exactly what it is. So like, get smarter about the way that you vote. Y'all really waiting 1 hour to vote again? Like, what? Let's see. What did you say? Thank you, LaRon. I can't believe it. That's why I said I'm ready whenever you are. I have no problem to paying. No, you don't have to pay me. Nope. Because guess what? Let me tell you. Let me put this in. Vote for Nicki. I know how to vote for stuff. I don't know why y'all acting like people was really waiting 1 hour to vote again. Like, no, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but figure it out. Wait, 3G. No, that's not it. You figure it out. We ain't doing that because it'd be too many people that be listening who don't even got good intent. They just trying to suck up whatever information they can. So you figure it out, but you can vote more than one time in an hour. Vote for Nicki Minaj. XXL. I mean, if that's a link, did that send the hyperlink? It don't look like a hyperlink from my end, but I'll check it. Anyway, I got to get up out of here, yo. So let me just see. Just open a new browser. Yeah, but it's a certain way that you got to do it though, especially from your phone. Let you vote every hour. No, it don't. You got to do it a different way, and you know what you got to do. Listen, y'all got to get a little bit more systematic. Let's see. Cardi's whole career is false. not working with these bloggers, Nikki not working with these bloggers, pushing them to be negative towards others and her. Let's see. People are so truthful in themselves. It's, yep, exactly. But that's your opinion, which is fine. I don't think you're out straight up lying on which her makes different from a Tasha K. Yeah. Like, I don't listen, everybody got their own wave that they do. I just personally feel like, no, I would rather watch stuff that people ain't necessarily looking at than to come up and make a lie up. Yeah, it's easy to make it's quick to get the attention from all of that. But if it's not real, to me, it's not really respected. But like I said again, I think Tasha can handle each and everything that's coming at her, whether financially or whatever. She's going to have to handle it. But you have to know what you're doing when you're doing it. Like, I'm telling you, I don't even know how some people even do commentary, because even today it kind of tells me how people are, right? I'm not saying that I'm not guilty of saying some messed up stuff, or like, I remember I was on here and I felt bad and I came on here and said it after when Lizzo had released that picture, and I was like, her fat ass, and I felt bad about it because I'm just like, that wasn't right? But I hold myself accountable for things that I say, and I deal with myself in silent. And then if I feel like it, I'm going to come up here and say something about it. You got to have at least some sort of conscience, you know what I'm saying? I would never say out of my mouth that I want anybody's platform to be taken. I really wouldn't even want it, though. I just want God to deal with you the way that he's going to deal with you. Whether that means a decline for you, or whether it means that you get so far and then something happens, just keep your karmic debt clear. That's just all I'm going to say about that. Keep it clear, because all of that shit that you put out is going to come back, and it's going to hinder you. Let's see. Facts, guys. Open the link in Safari and open up new tabs. Okay. You see? Dior? Christian Dior. Tasha K, a damn boy, she will move on from this. Yeah, she'll move on. But like I said, I feel like she's going to accept whatever the fate is of this. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, I feel like she's going to handle. I think that's why maybe she's acting arrogant in court and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Keep your karmic debt clear. So listen, this is your boy LaRon, female rapper Lee. I got to get up out of here right now. I hope all of y'all have a good day. I might come back on here later and do something different, but it just depends. So listen, please make sure you subscribe if you made it to this part of the video. Make sure that you also like this video. Check out my So Brooklyn Freestylers on my page. So just click my name, female rapper Lee, and it's going to bring you straight to it. Let me know what you think about it, and I'm up out of here.